You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, Quad City, run by the Grand Master of Ceremonies, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
Meanwhile, Raymond Baker, the Bull, has continued his rampage south to the department stores. Hydro and Newton, you're up there in the north. With Dante.
Trying to work our way towards Dante.
Yeah.
To ask him politely to stop it.
As you meet him at B, the luxury retail store B. He's already taken out two of the stores.
Does it appear that he's trying to do anything other than just cause chaos?
It might need cover.
Make a roll real quick. Read the situation.
12.
3 questions.
Does it appear that he's doing anything?
You do notice this one thing. He begins to vibrate the building and cause it to shake. However, you can tell that he's holding back until the last person leaves the store, and then he lets loose and releases it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go... Well... Does it appear that he has to be touching a thing to get it to vibrate?
From what he's shown of his ability so far, yes.
And how many other gang members appear to be up here? Is it just him?
Currently, yes. That's all you see. It's not like the others that are traveling with the Minotaur.
I'm gonna try to confront him.
Mm-hmm.
And
So he has to touch things to, looks like he has to touch things, right?
yeah, it sounds like he has to touch things to get them to vibrate. So it'd be a shame if he was about a foot in the air and nowhere near anything he could touch.
I'm about to use gravity manipulation.
Alright. What'd you get?
8.
So what does that do for you? Choose...
On a 7 and 9, choose 1.
Oh, what is the 1?
Gravity Defiance.
Oh?
Would it make him float?
So he walks up and he begins to do the next thing. And as he goes, starts floating. And he's confused.
And then I'm gonna come over and ask him to stop destroying everything.
Huh. As he looks over, as he's floating and he's kind of moving himself around because he's weightless in the air.
Yeah.
Trying to see around him. It's like, hello.
Hi.
He goes, can you let me down?
No.
Not unless you promise not to destroy anything else, and convince me that your word is good.
He goes, look, you're messing with the wrong geokinetic. I'll bury you in your own defeat.
No. I think you misunderstand who I am.
And then he says, from the depths I call it a stone, feel the earth beat in your bones. And then the earth begins to shake and tremble.
I take off my trench coat and show them that I don't have any bones.
So as the ground begins to shake, the entire area shakes violently.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm going to react to attempt to act.
Well, act under fire.
Hold on. Over the comms, Hydro. Can I tell them Karma sent you? Just see what happens.
Yeah.
Worst that can happen is it keeps rumbling, and then we figure out what to do next.
I was thinking I'd just tell him that if he stops, we could help him get out. But yeah. Would that be confront, even with everything vibrating around me?
What's that?
Or would I need to, like, durability or something to...
Well, the whole area is shaking around you, and right now you're barely going to be able to keep your
footing? Would
so
that be
basically
speed,
just telling
durability, what to
hold your ground?
So that I can continue talking.
Since it's the whole area, probably durability.
Durability?
Yeah, to hold your ground, yeah.
Cool.
What about you, Newton?
I think it matters.
I am going to let go and do gravity manipulation. I'm triggered.
You're triggered. So you're gonna let go of the gravity manipulation you currently have and do it?
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, gotcha. Go ahead.
Dang it. I wanted to do a 2-hit combo with the dice roller. No!
I had a 6, which I bumped up off the edge.
Alright. So
essentially I'm shaking off the shaken condition.
So what happens is that the whole area vibrates around you. You end up losing your footing for a moment. So you hit the ground, but then you're able to pick yourself back up.
I hit the ground, my trench coat stays there, and I just rematerial,
Right.
like reform as myself standing.
Alright, so I'm doing gravity manipulation. I have to pick one.
Yep. So as you let go of him and he hits the ground, he stands up and he says, "Ever seen a rock concert? Let me show you how it's done."
Right. He said that just... Oh.
He's like, "I'm going to manipulate gravity now."
I'm gonna... As I stand back up, I think I'm gonna go to water form.
I'm going to redirect his knee.
Oh.
What'd you get on that roll?
8.
8. I got you. Which choice did you choose?
Redirect.
Redirect.
I'm putting it on his knee.
Gravitations pull around an object, cause them to be pushed or pulled to one location in a chosen direction. Alright. So. Oh, he feels it. Ah!
Yeah.
And he says, caught between a rock and a hard place, that's where I thrive. And he says, rhythm of the ground, rise up and pound, let the earth's fury resound. And then the
I go over
focus...
the comms, I'm going to kill it.
And then, as he says that, the area around you begins to tremble more violently than the rest, as a fissure opens up underneath you.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't actually tried to talk him into...
You haven't done that yet, now.
I'm going to try doing that.
You try to do that?
Before I go water for him.
Newton, what do you do in response?
What I do in response as a fissure opens up below me?
Yeah.
Why?
Roll.
That is a 15.
Nice. So...
That's actually gravity manipulation. That's 2.
Choose
2.
That is choose 2.
Wait, and I'm holding one still, right?
Right.
It's redirecting?
Right.
So that goes to 14.
So, yeah, that goes to 14 still. That's impressive.
Well above 10.
Yep. And
Okay.
then you get to choose 2 more.
Oh, God. Well, gravity defiance, I'm flying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not falling in the fissure.
No.
Now look at him. I just kind of smirk. And I use spatial lockdown while the redirect is still going.
You gotcha.
Because I am going to break his knee.
Oh. That's going to be every target in the chosen location, by the way.
Oh!
It's spatial lockdown. It'll be fine. He's just trying to talk.
Yeah, I am.
So
I haven't actually rolled my confront someone.
go ahead. You roll that, and as you're confronting him, you're trying to talk him into this. Newton's like, not today!
So I got a 7 to say, stop it! We're here to help.
In a high-pitched voice.
Stop! Look! Listen!
He goes, stop it! Don't do it.
You're going for Gene Wilder. I was going for Michael Jordan.
I was going from the fairy from Ocarina of Time.
Would that be persuade or confront?
Persuade.
Okay.
So, yeah. And so he asks, he goes, why? Why should I stop? This is my life. This is all that I have.
We can help you find another way. You give us the information you have on the Killaz. No, the Cobalt Kings. Yeah, that one. Look, there's 2 CK gangs. It's really messing with my head.
One's red, one's blue, man.
Alright. You give us the information you have on Team Ocean.
It just clicked in me. It was red versus blue.
Yeah. Why is that guy wearing purple? And we can help you get out of the game.
He goes, yeah? And how are you going to do that, Mr. Nobody?
Nobody. Glad somebody doesn't listen to the news.
Yeah. Well played. Nobody. Remember
Says
that
Hydro out loud.
one. Remember that one. Mr. Steak.
So he's asking you for evidence, basically.
Yeah.
Well, we were sent. You were sent to help him.
Yeah.
Have you told him that yet?
No, because the person who told us about him is a leader for the opposing gang.
Okay.
Have you heard of SOAR?
Yes. Yeah. Who hasn't?
I can put you in touch with a representative.
And how are you going to do that? Call him up?
I show him my phone
You're serious?
that has a SOAR wallpaper on it.
He goes, you're serious? Like you really were just going to call them?
Can,
Like
I mean,
you know someone there?
I work with them, so yes. I call Damon.
what's up, yo?
Hey, he doesn't believe that I work with SOAR.
Oh yeah, we're sore.
Real sore. Not as sore as he's gonna be.
Shut
Mix this
up,
crap
Newton.
Literally nobody who's here actually has a uniform.
Actually, I do, but
It's true. He says,
Night Owl's in community color right now. He'd be the one to talk to, but the
"Come on, guy,
minute
could vouch for you."
he comes out of the office, I'll let him know. You called.
I think I heard 2 flushes. Yeah.
Nope, that was only one. Never mind.
False alarm. So, but he looks at you and he says, "I'll tell you what. I'll consider it. If you tell Pinky over here, to let me go."
The only reason I can think of to let you go is if you're gonna come with us.
He goes, "Well, if he doesn't let me go, I'm gonna make more of a mess than there is right now."
You give me your word. And I'm going to emphasize that if your word is not good, someone may lose their head over it. We can help you get out of this.
Well, taking me prisoner with Mr. Bull over there within sight is not going to be good for me. Period. I walk away, you walk away. And then maybe we'll talk later. Or I gotta play my part.
Sounds fair. He's got to play his part unless you take down the bull.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the Bull has already made his way through the south end and is in the parking lot at the moment.
He's got to go. You got to let him go.
So, I basically am going to work out a deal with him where it looks like he pushed us away.
Right.
And we need to run after the bull. You down for that, Newton?
for now.
Okay. We'll see you soon. Do we need to roll like some kind of intelligence or something for that to do the play acting of getting pushed away?
No, you don't need to. Newton, do you release the spatial lockdown? The stasis?
Yeah.
Alright. As soon as you release it, he says, "Correct the earth, let the rocks fly. Beneath our feet the power lies." And as soon as he says that, a huge wall of earth comes up between you, and then you see him just kind of get pushed back.
Let's go get the bull. I yell out loud enough that any security cameras that can see us would catch it. Also, anybody that's watching.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna run south. I grab my trench coat before I go. Don't want to cause panic, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want people just to freak out, right?
Yeah. Don't want anybody to see somebody that looks slightly strange and start freaking out
No.
after a guy who looks like a bull just rampaged through this entire area. That would be bad.
Yeah. You make your way to the south, and as you see a huge opening that he created,
Yeah.
and you look and you see that he's basically gone at this point.
So we run out to the parking lot and we're like,
Yeah. You catch your breath. You're like, whew, he's fast. I didn't know he can move that fast.
almost like he was charging the entire way.
You see a path of his destruction as he didn't stop when he hit the parking lot. He continued, and all the parked cars have now been parted. Not just parked cars, but police officers have arrived, and they also have been parted.
It's good that we parked on the east side.
Yes.
I say to Newton,
I'm so glad you did.
as I radio back to let Force know that we need to get out of here.
Okay.
Do we happen to see Officer Walker?
I can go ahead and roll for that. Actually, go ahead and roll and read the situation. I'll tell you what you do see. What'd you get?
9.
9. One question.
Do I see Officer Walker?
You do not spot Officer Walker, but what you do spot is a news helicopter. It has a big old lettering on it, CNC.
It's a good thing I am wearing my hat and trench coat again.
Yes.
And I'm out there in my suit. That's like, oh, am I not supposed to flip them off?
Do not flip them off.
Alright, too late.
As he winds it up.
Wind it back down.
I do wind it back down.
I guess, is there a person with the police force that we're supposed to check in with as agents of SOAR? Which is a higher government agency?
Not you guys, no.
So we just report back to our superiors and then
they handle
the
it from
police can talk to them.
Right.
Okay.
Unless it's a joint operation.
So I show the one police officer that confronts me my Nokia with a SOAR wallpaper. And say check in with them if you need any information from us. And then I think Newton and I probably walk. Oh, we don't want the news helicopter to see us get into the Prius. What would be the role to blend in?
I fly. I just fly away.
No, you won't fly away. There's a news helicopter.
Don't worry, the news helicopter doesn't have to be flying.
You just gave me an idea.
No.
I would prefer if we don't give Leah Simone more ammunition.
send over? No, you don't have any though.
You don't have anything to take
Call
hold of.
neighbor. I'll call neighbor.
Sure. It's one of those Tesla Ubers.
Because if we can keep Force out of this,
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I know
just
she's
go
kind of
home.
known
Don't
to
go
be
to HQ.
one of
Go
us.
home.
Kind of, yeah.
But for the
Okay.
last 3 months, she hasn't been associated with us. So if we can keep her out of that news flash,
Yeah.
then honestly, that's a win in my book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Force to go home. I told her not to go to
Yeah.
HQ.
And we'll
I'm going to say you guys an Uber.
if it,
I'm going to make them think they're having technical difficulties in the
No.
helicopter.
Oh.
oh no.
You know, I'm going to get busted for this. Night Owl's going to bust me for this.
Oh no.
13.
That means you have very
Oh,
good
no.
control over what you're doing.
That is true.
It's okay. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just making it. Basically, I'm going to do weight manipulation and make it heavier.
So it's like they hit turbulence.
Yeah.
Let's hope that they find someplace that's...
And I'm not going to move my hands or anything or even look
I'm
at
just
them.
saying, let's hope that they find someplace safe to land that is...
If they don't, well, they don't.
that nobody gets killed besides them. Like, nobody
Honestly,
in the area.
nobody gets killed.
Yeah,
Nobody
anybody.
else gets killed.
They're
Because
just
I'm so getting busted for this. Even the rebels, the one that opened the gun kill. I mean Cage. I mean Force Field Unit.
What would we roll to blend in while we try to leave?
Try something challenging.
And I'm going to redirect it to,
Oh, yeah?
in the opposite direction to get it out of here.
The helicopter.
The helicopter?
Yeah.
So the helicopter starts experiencing turbulence. Their systems are going haywire, and all of a sudden you see like smoke start appearing from it, and you just kind of like whisk it away as it goes in the opposite direction.
But all of a sudden it starts being able to fly.
Yeah, it does. As soon as it leaves the Eastgate Mall area, it's be able to fly again.
Must be that geokinetic guy.
You know, right? Try something challenging to blend in.
Okay.
And what you can... No, actually I think it's two separate rolls right now. Yeah.
Now, that try something challenging, is that durability, speed, or strength, or intelligence?
We'll go with intelligence for this one.
Okay.
If I found out the rebels, the leak, and that you let him out, I'm gonna kill myself.
Wait, what? Do what?
If I found out the rebels, the leak that's been sending this stuff to the news, and that he let you out of your
The news did get word pretty quick about this
especially about
happening.
Locke's turning
No.
the gun.
I'm talking about this happening right here,
Yeah.
right now. All of a sudden, the news helicopters in the air. Well, the police were here, but you told the police that this was coming. But anyway, so 9 to try something and blend in.
And the radio stations and TV stations follow on the
Police scanners.
police scanners. So. But I'm talking about stuff that the media shouldn't have picked up on.
Right. Because they shouldn't have had access to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it shouldn't have existed anymore. 9 to try
Yes.
to blend in.
You can do it, but it'll cost you. What about you, Newton? What'd you get on yours
On mine?
for blending in? Or are you blending in?
Yeah, I'll blend in.
Okay, try something challenging.
Try try something challenging. That is what?
Using intelligence. Nope, it's lost. You just
Last time we lost a dice, Dan had to lay down on the floor and crawl under the
pay
couch.
tribute.
13.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah, I'm willing to let it cost me. What does it cost me?
So, NuTon, you're able to kind of just blend in with the chaos, almost like it's natural to you.
The guy in the trench coat and hat.
Hydro, so you can blend in. However, this disguise that you're using won't work from now on. Like, it will eventually it'll be pegged as this was Hydro.
Yeah.
So you will have to come up with a new disguise altogether for walking around amongst.
Different color.
I
Different
can no
colored
longer
jacket.
be Wet Ben Grimm.
Right.
Got it. Yeah, that works.
Alright, so don't be Wet Ben Grimm, be Wet Raphael.
Same costume.
It is. Oh.
No,
Alright.
one's a turtle, one's a rock creature.
So you guys are able to successfully blend in with the crowd, eventually make it to the ride share. And Force heads back home as you guys head to HQ.
Yeah.
Of which you arrive back at HQ.
And we check back in and debrief and whatnot.
Yes.
Also decode. And
So, NuTon, when you arrive, Rebel is like, "Hey, NuTon, where'd you go? I've been waiting for you."
Yeah, I'm here for the interview.
He goes, "I got so many questions for you. Hey, let's go to the kitchen and let's grab some golden grams. This is gonna be amazing." Wait, you do like golden grams, right? Or is that just a Maestro thing?
They're okay.
So it
I'm
is.
more of a Cocoa Puff guy.
He's like writing notes down. Oh, this is interesting. Taste buds change also with personality.
I mean, that makes sense with multiple personalities.
I also like omelets and, more sophisticated food for breakfast, but for some reason,
omelette du fromage.
Night Owl thinks I only like golden grams. I guess that's because of Maestro. So, anyways,
Omelet. Oh, let's go to the kitchen. I'm gonna make you a mean omelet. Let me tell you, this is an amazing recipe. He goes, you got the eggs, but before you make it, you gotta do this. You gotta throw in the mustard, you gotta throw in the bacon bits, and the chopped olives, and also the cheese, and then that's part of the omelet.
An omelet. Okay. I think that's weird.
okay.
And if you don't throw in the sardines, it's just not even worth it.
So he's explaining this like step by step. And then he goes,
Vienna sausages for flavor.
oh. But then he
And
tells
he's
you,
got to open the can of
No,
Spam,
no,
but only
no.
for the grease.
No, the Vienna sausage, you have to use the water to marinate it in.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Did you catch one?
That's what.
so he says, "Man, this is a great recipe. I've tried it multiple times. I got it off this neat website called Post It. It's amazing. So people go and they post all these different like images and everything. You can just pull from it. You can even save it to your own post. It's amazing. You should try it out sometime."
Are those the same clowns that put raisins in everything?
He goes, "Oh, you've been out for so long. You don't realize it now."
Raisins are so out.
Raisins.
He's like, "Now they're putting pineapples on pizza."
That's fine.
Hold on.
Has to have ham on it too.
And then Rebel continues. He goes, "Yeah, so Damon and me, like, he needed a little break, you know. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna respect that. That's your space. So instead, I was going to do the duties of cooking dinner and breakfast and lunch. So I got all the meals taken care of for the entire facility. It's gonna be amazing. You guys are gonna love it."
Okay.
Meanwhile,
So, about the
I'm
interview.
going in to talk with Damon
Yeah.
and file my debrief about what went down. While we're keeping him busy.
Click.
Yeah, shutting the door and
Rebel's like, did that door just lock? No, they don't want to lock me out. It's
They
like,
couldn't lock the door.
Also, have they been putting more soundproofing in there?
As he looks and he goes, "Whoa, that glass just became tinted."
that's really cool.
As soon as he shut the door, it just opaque. um, are we trying to reach back out to Dante now?
Oh, it's up to you guys. You have some downtime. What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna probably use my downtime to go towards him. The stuff that's happening at Goldcrest is very important, but
Yeah.
this, I mean, he and I were the ones that had the rapport.
Right.
So, I'm gonna try and talk to him.
Right. Roll try something challenging.
Okay.
So you can try to reach out to him while being detected, first of all, and then
Yeah.
also drawing attention to him.
Yeah. Hey, 10.
10! Fantastic. You can do it!
Was that also intelligence?
Yes.
Okay. I reach out to him challengingly.
Yes. You are able to successfully establish a communication link for right now,
Yeah.
to where you can reach out to him. And then now you can go ahead and roll read a person.
Turns out when I was showing him my phone, he put his phone number in it.
You did it so fast you didn't even notice.
Right.
And then you said, do what again?
Roll to read a person.
Okay. 9.
Alright, you means you'll get a question.
Does he seem like he's really, like, insight check, basically? Is he really trying to get out?
Gotcha. And the quick answer is yes. And I can give you details post-session.
Okay.
But the quick answer is yes.
That means that we can actually trust the information we're getting from Carmen. Verification from the other side of their gang war. She's in a power dampening cell, right?
Yep.
Good.
She just planked these thoughts in my head.
Curious if anybody's checked that that's still on after Rebel turned off.
I've been busy. Sorry. But I can check.
Just do a quick facility check while I'm out.
Yeah, they're still on.
Okay, good. This is Rebel we're talking about. I was just making sure he didn't hit all the buttons.
No, it's just NuTons. Yeah.
So I only had one question
Yep.
on that. So
That was yours, and Luna's still investigating the police department, and then you have Locke who's still investigating the Brotherhood.
yeah. And
And
Elsa
I
was
want
still
to
doing her
investigate something, but I can't until Night Owl gets back. Grr. Oh,
Alright, we have Force and NuTon.
Do y'all want to get on one of our quests?
Yeah.
Let's
We
see.
have a couple missions going.
You said who was doing the precinct?
Luna.
Luna. I'm currently working on Dante.
yeah, you probably shouldn't go near contact quite yet.
We're worried about the hooligans working with Nullifier.
Dante.
Yeah, the one you were in a fight with a little while ago.
Like literally just.
The earthquake dude.
Oh yeah, no, I shouldn't see him. Okay. Sorry, I forget names.
We never saw Nikki at the mall. Oh, yeah. Do we have anybody that can head... Would you like to head over to the Cobalt area to try and look into what they're doing? Heads up, it sounds like Kara and Riley are over there with them.
Yeah. We're gonna ask you to walk into the other gang members' territory to look for the other two,
Or-
the other, hooligan gang member guys.
Wait, you're gonna send him.
Send what?
Send the Nika.
Yeah, you.
To who?
You're gonna send the gravity
To the
nuke
other
into
gang
the
members
territory.
side of town to look for the other hooligan guys.
Okay. I got my life out of the way, go ahead.
The other idea that I had is talking to Carmen more. And you're next door.
Not anymore.
Well, that's where your room is.
Not anymore. I moved.
I'm just saying, you could act like prison buddies or whatever.
He hasn't been up to now. Why
Yeah.
would he start now?
It's true. Yeah. So, currently, that's all of the quests that I had written down. I'm trying to remember if we had any others that the rest of the group would have.
The only other one I can think of is there any, would we offer to help rebuild the lab?
Oh yeah,
That'd
the
be-
research center.
Oh yeah, SOAR is footing that bill.
So
Yeah.
we could conceivably go out and help there.
Yeah.
I mean, Night Owl said that we have been working with them hand in hand anyway. They're helping him come up with some of his inventions.
Yeah, develop new technology for use with SOAR.
So getting them back on their feet might help him too.
Well, thankfully the power core wasn't damaged.
Yeah.
Because that was close.
Missed it by that much.
It's this much, but
Well,
yeah.
when you're talking galactic centimeters.
Yeah. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad option either. And I could see gravity powers helping a lot. in reconstruction.
I'm gonna go have to have hooligans.
Oh boy. I think the disappearing guy,
He's gonna walk down the street snapping.
the disappearing guy, Kara,
Pop
Kara,
and lock.
I can't remember how you pronounced her.
Carl.
Kara and Riley are the only ones that we know of still alive.
So, if you don't mind, I'm going to be over here writing the nightly news reports for CNC.
Yeah. Actually, messing around with the algorithm to try and figure out why it keeps deprioritizing any good PR for us might not be a bad idea.
Like I said, if I find out that Rebel is a leak, hands are going to roll.
Like, if you can actually find good PR out there, that means he's doing something, maybe.
And I'm wearing a hooded black trench coat, by the way.
Alright, roll try something challenging to
Look for the hooligans.
blend in. A roll tonight, huh?
8.
8. That's with intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Alright, so you can do it, but it's going to cost you.
Okay.
So you'll be able to infiltrate and blend in and locate the hooligans. However, in doing so, you will be exposed once you locate them.
That's
Skulk.
not a
Hey,
problem.
that looks like the guy that killed my friend's kneecaps.
And then there'll be a situation you will have to handle.
Let's do it.
Is it Dragon? Recently story where they, in the fight scene, they start at their toes and they work literally up their bodies all the way to their heads, and they snap every joint and every thing they can pop. They do.
Just the cartilage. Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway,
Right.
Sorry.
You
Well-
are NuTon, by the way.
You will be handling that during your downtime, but go ahead and do me in the meantime. Roll, read a situation, and this will give you questions you can ask before you're covered with one.
8.
One question. You'll be able to get. You don't have to say it right now. You can think on it, because this is happening post session. As this is happening during downtime, you are basically out there investigating. You're gonna ask her one question and get the information, and then that's when you'll be found out.
Oh, that's easy. I can ask that right now. Where's their main base of operations located?
Yeah.
That's what we need to know.
Yeah. Like, where are they working at?
You know, I'm totally to the point of being tired enough that if we were playing D&D, like, at your, you know, around the kitchen table, be at your mom's house.
Mom, stop making cookies for my enemies.
Mom, meatloaf!
So over here, in this section, these are the low income residential neighborhoods.
Okay.
And that's where they're actually operating out of.
Okay.
So they are close to the Cobalt Killaz, for the most part.
You talking? Wait, were you talking about the Cobalt Killaz?
No, the
Hooligans.
hooligans.
Hooligans? Oh, my bad.
I'm not
Yeah.
the hooligans.
So the Cobalt Killers are operating out of there. And actually, you discover that because you discovered this part too. The hooligans are operating with the Cobalt Killaz out of the same area.
Which we had rumors that they were working together,
Now we know for sure.
but now we have confirmation
Now you
once you get
confirm.
back.
Yeah.
The last radio transmission. My cover's blown, but they're definitely here.
I'll set a signal.
What kind of signal? Was that a kneecap?
I was about to say that. And kneecap goes flying in the sky.
The entire district just starts floating in
This
the
one
air.
lands in front of our HQ.
Is that a kneecap?
That
What's
is-
inscribed in it?
That's a kneecap.
Who
No,
just-
the address of the building.
It's actually the titanium kneecap that somebody got put back in. No, not my replacement kneecap. That was titanium. They're gonna make me get PVC next time. You know how much that cost my health insurance? I didn't have to pay anything.
Health insurance costs on the rise in Quad City.
That's what bankrupted the hooligans.
Knee replacements are an all-time high. The prices are astronomical.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Night Owl is getting richer somehow. Almost like he's running a kneecap racket.
Also, he's like, whoa, I gotta buy more stock in this, guys.
Power
Force
stock.
doesn't worry about money.
What is Force doing while he's looking into that?
Getting lesson plan ready for school.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And still wondering about that one guy.
Yeah.
Trying to formulate a plan. How do I catch that which can phase?
Right.
Obviously, you make it painful to phase through something. Wait, would you make it out of fire?
I could just use spatial lockdown on his head while he's running.
Ew. Dude. I might have some insight into that.
Fatality. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to tune in next time to find out the gravity of the situation with NuTon.
Way down we go.
Oh, as he discovers more about the operations.
I like how we keep sending people in to look for
The
the
operations
hooligans.
that he underwent as he was in
Keep
some
infiltrating the hooligans, and we keep having to go and rescue that person. And then when we get there, that person has the enemies at gunpoint.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was here to rescue. Yeah.
We show up to pick up Newton.
Meanwhile, Newton's like, dude, I'm working here.
Sitting on a throne of kneecaps.
Oh! And one tibia, because that guy just wouldn't let go of his kneecap.
Well, this is MC Sizzle signing off.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Quad City. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.